I am Dr. Jesse John, Assistant Professor, Department of Anatomy, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today we will discuss the popliteal fossa. Popliteal fossa is a diamond-shaped depression located posterior to the knee joint. Important nerves and vessels pass from the thigh to the leg by traversing through this fossa, and the muscle of the thigh and the leg form its boundaries. So we will discuss boundaries. Superiorly, there will be semitendinous and semimembranous muscle, and superolaterally biceps femoris, and inferiorly medial head of the gastrocnemius, and inferiorlaterally lateral of the gastrocnemius, and supplemented by the plantaris. Flow from downwards, above downwards. This is formed by the popliteal surface of the femur, capsules of the knee joint, and oblique popliteal ligament, popliteal fascia covering the popliteal muscles. And roof is formed by the strong popliteal fascia. Superficial fascia over the roof contain short venous vein, three cutaneous veins that are terminal part of the posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh, and posterior division of medial cutaneous nerve of thigh, and sural communicating nerve. Roof is passed by all these structures except posterior division of medial cutaneous nerve of thigh. What is the content of popliteal fossa? There are many blood vessels, including the fat also. Popliteal artery and its branches, popliteal vein and its tributaries, tibial nerve and its branches, common peroneal nerve and its branches, popliteal lymph nodes, popliteal pad of fat, and posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh, and terminal part of short venous vein, genicular branch of obturator nerve. And there is a blood vessels, nerve, and popliteal vein. So, what will be relation in between all these? In upper part of the fossa, from lateral to medial, there will be first nerve, vein, and artery, and in middle part of fossa, from superficial to the deep, there will be nerve, vein, and artery. It will be their arrangement. In lower part of the fossa, from the lateral to medial, there will be artery first, then vein, and the nerve. So we can see in this diagram, there is AVN or NVA and NVA. It is a short form of nerve, vein, and artery. Popliteal artery. So we will discuss course termination also. Blood vessels that are located deep to the nerve within the fossa includes the popliteal artery, popliteal vein, and short venous vein. And short venous vein is located within the popliteal fascia, and the popliteal vessels are held together by dense areolar tissue. And popliteal artery branch of the femoral artery enters the popliteal fossa by passing under the semimembranous muscles. it travels through the it travels through the fossa inferiorly before entering the posterior compartment of the leg. The popliteal artery branches off to form five genicular artery which supply the ligament and capsule of the knee joint. These arteries are superior medial and superior lateral, middle and inferior lateral. A relation, anterior floor of the popliteal fossa. There will be femur, posterior aspects of the knee joint and fascia covering popliteal muscles. Posterior popliteal vein, tibial nerve, facial roof, and superficial fascia and the skin. Branches, cutaneous branches pass the roof and supply overlying skin. Muscular branch, upper branch, adductor magnus, hamstring muscles, and terminate by anastomosing with the fourth perforating artery. Lower muscular branch, triceps, surae muscles, and plantaris. It supplies all these muscles. Genicular branch are 5 in number and supply the knee joint, and superior medial and lateral genicular arteries wind around the corresponding femoral condyles and takes part in formation of genicular anastomosis, and inferior medial and lateral genicular artery wind around the corresponding tibial condyle and pass deep to the corresponding collateral ligament of the knee joint to take part in formation of genicular anastomosis, and middle genicular artery parts the oblique popliteal ligament of knee to supply the cruciate ligament and synovial membrane of knee joint. Now we'll discuss popliteal vein. Popliteal vein, a continuation of the posterior tibial vein, lies superficial to the popliteal artery within the same fiber sheet. After it exits the fossa superiorly, it becomes the femoral vein as it passes through the adductor hiatus. So, what will be tributaries? Small venous vein and vein corresponding to the branches of popliteal artery. Small venous vein travels superiorly in the posterior aspects of the leg from the lateral part of the dorsal venous arch. Before entering the popliteal fossa, it travels within the popliteal fascia before penetrating it and anastomosing with the popliteal vein. Now we will discuss tibial nerve. Sciatic nerve bifurcates into the tibial and common fibular nerves at the superior angle of the popliteal fossa. The large medial branch, the tibial nerve, passes through the fossa inferiorly before it exits deep to the plantaris muscles and enters the posterior compartment of the leg. While in the fossa, the tibial nerve and branch supply the soleus, gastrocnemius, and plantaris and popliteus muscles. One of the branch, the medial sural cutaneous nerve joins with the sural communicating branch of the common fibular nerve to form sural nerve. So, branches, muscular branch, both gastrocnemius, soleus, plantaris, or popliteus muscles, and genicular branch, superior medial genicular, and inferior medial genicular. And cutaneous branch is called sural nerve, arise from in middle of the popliteal fossa and leave the fossa at inferior angle. Common peroneal nerve pairs peroneus longus muscles and terminate by dividing into deep and superficial peroneal nerve. Branches, the cutaneous branches, sural communicating nerve, runs on the posterolateral aspects of the calf and joins sural nerve. And lateral cutaneous nerve supply the skin of upper two-thirds of the lateral side of the leg. Genicular branch, there are superior lateral genicular branch and inferior lateral genicular branch, both together supply the new joint. And recurrent genicular nerve supplies the superior tibiofibular joint. Now we'll discuss popliteal lymph nodes. Popliteal lymph nodes in uh, they are two types, superficial and deep, and 5 to 6 in number, embedded in for little pad of the face. The drain, back, and lateral side of the calf, the leg, and lateral side of the heel and foot. There are two types, superficial and deep. Superficial, main group of the lymph nodes located within the popliteal fossa. Superficial popliteal and deep popliteal. Superficial popliteal lymph node lies within the subcutaneous tissue and receive lymph from the lymphatic vessels, accompanying the short venous vein, and where deep popliteal lymph nodes surround the popliteal vessels and receive lymph from the superficial popliteal lymph nodes as well as from the leg and the root foot, and they all drain into the deep inguinal lymph nodes. So all this about the conditions. We have discussed the popliteal fossa, we have discussed artery, lymph nodes and nerves, and all about it. Thank you.